Cam Ward is the most NFL-ready quarterback in this year's NFL draft. Not only is he a candidate to win the Heisman Trophy, but also a guy who could potentially go with the #1 overall draft pick. And in this video, I wanted to show you some evidence supporting my claim that he is the most NFL-ready quarterback, but also the best quarterback in terms of potential as well. Now, on this play specifically, it is fourth quarter. The game's really not on the line. Looks like they secured it up by 21. But watch this play. We're going to get to the line of scrimmage very quickly, and then we're going to use a hard count. Now, the reason we do this is to see where the pressure is coming from. So, boom, he's going to get up to the line of scrimmage. He's going to clap a couple times and make this defense show what they want to do. And really quickly, we already start to notice it, right? We see these guys obviously biting up, but more importantly, these two guys as well. Now, with that being said, if we can calculate this correctly, we need to make sure that we adjust at the line of scrimmage. That is exactly what he does. He moves his running back over to that strong side where the blitz is or pressure is coming from, okay? Now we know most likely it's going to be man-to-man coverage on both sides of the field with a little bit of pressure coming off that right side. Now, what that kind of tells us is we're going to have a little bit of a slant over the middle, kind of a legal pick play, and then get this guy to that left pylon. Now, we already saw his ability to use the quick snap, right? Adjust at the line of scrimmage, and now look at the touch, the placement of this football. Drops back, looks left, and gets that thing out quickly. Again, we're going to have this outside, the X wide receiver come in. He's going to set a little bit of a rub route here, where he gets in the way for just a second. The corner actually makes contact early, which supports it even more. And now look at the placement of this football. Only where his wide receiver can get it, to the outside shoulder, close to the pylon. Guys, it doesn't get much better than this. When you talk about the line of scrimmage and adjusting your coverage, your pressure, a lot of quarterbacks in college don't know how to do this. They don't know how to read coverages. They don't know how to read pressures. They don't know how to slide an offensive line or move your running back over to the blitz side, the pressure side. Man, Cam Ward is so ready. Now, there are a couple of other things that I truly loved about Cam Ward. One of the reasons he's going to be nasty at the next level is his pocket awareness. We're going to see two guys kind of bull rush, scream off that edge. And again, the awareness, the surroundings is amazing. Boom, play action fake. They're sending 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different guys here. Immediate pressure off the edge. Watch him step up in the pocket, right? And now go to the empty side. Create leverage and, extend plays using his legs. So boom, drops back, steps up, avoids the pressure. Now, at this point in time, the one thing we don't want to see in quarterbacks is taking an uncalculated risk. Something that you don't really need to throw. Maybe you have a one-on-one down the field. Maybe there's a safety not really nearby, but could get back into the play. Worst case scenario. We need to be able to eliminate the turnover-worthy plays and turn them into maybe 6-7 yard chunks down the field. Just put us in better situations. Cam Ward gets out of the pocket, takes what the defense gives him. Instead of taking that shot down the field, dumps it off to his running back, who then gets a block down the field and picks up a nice chunk of yardage, right? Love that. Everything you saw in this play specifically was amazing. Steps back, back foot hits the ground, pressure coming, step up in the pocket, extend the play, turn nothing into something. Again, beautiful, love it. And then being able to take what the defense gives you. I love Cam Ward, man, and I'm going to be making a ton of videos on him. If you guys want a part 2 to this video, comment down below just saying part 2. But more importantly, if this video gets over, let's say 50 likes, we'll be dropping another Cam Ward video over the next few days here, especially after they play their next game. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And we will be covering, the Miami Hurricanes throughout the entirety of the season here. Look at this play. Steps up, avoids pressure once again, and dumps it down to his running back. Never needs to take the chunk. Never needs to throw it down the field. Sometimes he does, and he connects on it. I think he takes calculated risks, and that's what you need to do, especially if you want to play at the next level in the NFL. I mean, this dude is a different breed, man. And drops back. Back foot hits the ground. Hitches up in the pocket. Look at this play. Now, this is a play that I like. I don't love it. Now, you'll see a team like the Chiefs do this a ton, where you're about to get tackled. You see a guy behind you like, you know what, let me just give it to this guy to make another play. And that's what happens here. Pretty cool, right? You just don't want to do this too much because sometimes teams will be ready for it. One bad turnover can lead to a bad loss and whatnot. But again, that's a heads-up play. And went for nice little chunks of yards. So that was another play I really liked by Cam Ward, but dude's a stud. All right, here's another play I liked by Cam Ward as well. We're going to notice some pressure coming up the middle by the middle linebacker. We're going to see him go through what seems to be not a full field progression, but a good progression. Goes to a bunch of different wide receivers and kind of pinpoints where he wants to go with this football. So we're going to see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 man protection. These are usually longer routes down the field. You need to be calm. Blitz is usually coming when you're in the 7-man type of scat protection. And look at how calm he stays in the pocket. One, pocket does such a good job keeping him clean back here, but then throws an absolute dart over the middle, man. That ball gets there quick. He's going to start off looking left, which is going to, slightly rotate this deep safety to the left side, and then has his guy over the middle of the field, which is huge, man. Again, another really good play. I love his progressions. I love his pocket presence. I love the calmness in the pocket. This dude is probably the most calm quarterback in the pocket I've seen coming out of college in a very long time, which is why I think it's going to be able to translate to the NFL. Not only that, but his ability to read defenses, adjust to the line of scrimmage, and kind of manipulate safeties at times as well. I think he brings the entire package that you'd want in a quarterback, at least as a rookie. Coming into the NFL potentially, I think he's in a really good spot. Now, look at this throw here, guys. You're going to see the wide receiver at the top of your screen running a go route, wants that outside release. We're going to see a typical cover 2 defense here where you have 2 deep safeties. You're going to have a flat. You're going to have a hook curl, a mid-read, hook curl, right? A flat over here. Basically, a cover 2, Tampa 2 look. Now, what we're looking at is to hit the sidelines, right? Look at how quickly he is able to decipher what the defense is in by just looking at this cornerback. Notice how he's not really turning his body completely around, running with the wide receiver. That pretty much tells you that he's in a zone. Look at this ball, man. Knowing that this cornerback is going to ultimately stay down because he doesn't really need to run. Because, again, he's in that flat zone. Look at the ball placement. Unbelievable. You already see the safety cheating downward. So once we see that this guy is in a zone, I mean, it's there all day, every day. Great ball placement. And ends up getting a massive play down the field, man. This dude's ability to just, read a defense is different. Again, right? Having your linebacker or your running back protect you as well, being able to decipher, okay, blitzes might be coming from this side. Let's send my running back out here. Give me a little bit more time in this pocket. Boom. Running back does a great job picking up. Does get by a little bit, but that football comes out extremely quick, man. And put on a dart, man. Let's go. Now, Cam Ward has already been amazing. I know the competition level hasn't been the best, but they played some solid teams. Florida, I know they've been pretty bad, but again, that's not a bad football team. They have a lot of really good players on the other side. SEC football over there. So, guys, listen. I love what Cam Ward has showcased so far in his career. At Miami, just one season, right? But when I watch this film, I can't help but to notice how good of a player he is, but more importantly, how good of a player he can be with the right adjustments, with the right coaching, with the right work ethic. This dude's gonna be a stud in the NFL. That's my opinion. I may be wrong. I also thought Jaden Daniels was gonna be a stud, and I think he actually is still going to be a stud. He looks nasty. If you guys watched the game last night, he looks so good as well. So I think Cam Ward is in a very similar boat, a guy you can run but wants to pass the ball, keeps his eyes down the field, can make pre-snap adjustments, knows how to shift his offensive line if he needs to, knows how to manipulate a defense using his eyes, his shoulders, his feet. I just think he's really good at football, man. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.